Okay, friends, we're getting ready to start our next block. We are starting Rugrats. Our new friends, MadameWario and Slim Kirby, are going to be joining us any minute now. And I hope you're all ready to kick back and relax.
What kid? Okay.
Does this mean I can go backwards? I haven't played a board game in a long time.
Hi, everybody!
Hello!
Woohoo! Are you guys ready for some Saturday morning cartoons?
I know I am.
Let's go! So this is, first of all, well, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm MadameWario. You can call me Big Bobo, Madam. You know,
Yeah.
I go by all these names, so it's pretty hot. And then, my co-commentator this time is Big Slimbo, Big Slim Kirby.
Hey guys, I'm Slim Kirby. You can call me Big Slimbo, Slim, whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm glad that we both have, like, you know, 7 different
know,
things
right?
that people can call us.
It's so appropriate.
It is.
Yeah.
So cool. And we both also go by Barney Bubble, so
Yes, Barney Bubble.
you can collectively call us that. But welcome to Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. This game is a game from my childhood. It's also pretty cursed, as most licensed cartoon games are, I feel.
Yeah.
And it's also really weird to understand, so I'm going to be throwing a ton of information out at the very beginning just to explain what is happening, because it's, there's a lot, and there's no explanation whatsoever. I don't know if the game came with, like, an instruction booklet or something that made it a little bit more obvious what was going on, but there's nothing in-game that tells you what to do. So I have literally 2 pages of notes that I'm pulling from just to know what's going on and to explain it well. So this is going to be interesting.
So, like, pay attention, guys. This will be on a Quizlet.
It will. Imagine. So, yeah, this is a game from my childhood, obviously. I don't know if did you grow up with this game, Slim?
I wouldn't say I grew up with it. I did borrow it from, like, my cousins a couple of times, because I grew up with Rugrats.
Right.
Sure. I was a big Nickelodeon kid.
We're
so,
both
obviously
huge Nickelodeon kids and big
Yes.
big Rugrats fans.
Yeah, and you know, I was also obviously being a fan of Mario Party, and this being a board game,
Right.
and naturally, I had to have some kind of attachment to it. So I've played
Exactly.
it a couple of times. Yeah.
He's also played it with me various times, so I'm like, I know, let's play
Yeah.
Rugrats Scavenger Hunt!
Yes.
So we're gonna start with what I consider to be the main mode in this game, which is Angelica's Temple. I don't know that there's truly a main mode, but it's just the first mode, so I feel like it gets played the most.
Yes.
We will not, unless we have time, unless something crazy happens and these go by really fast, then we'll play Pirate Treasure Hunt, but otherwise we're not going to be playing that one today, only because it functions very similarly to Angelica's Tree... I almost call it Angelica's Treetop Temple.
Treetop Temple. Okay.
I'm stuck in Mario Party, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, Angelica's Temple and Pirate Treasure Hunt, basically the same concept, except in Angelica's Temple, it's all the babies versus Angelica, who is an NPC, and in Pirate Treasure Hunt, it's every baby for themselves, basically. So, it's, you know, team-based versus individual. I think the team-based one is more fun, ironically, just because there's a little bit more to it. It's not just, this is like rock, paper, scissors over and over again. It gets a little bit more annoying. Then Reptar Rally is just its own thing, so we'll get to that after this, but down at the bottom it says hidden squares. That means you can, it means literally what it says. Any square that you land on, you won't know what it is until you land on it. I'm not going to play with that because that's going to be a nightmare. And then there's small, medium, and large board. A small board is 3 rooms, medium is 4 rooms, large is 5 rooms. and the goal is the same for all of them. So we're just gonna, to be safe, we're gonna do a small board to try and squeeze in as much as possible. And we had an incentive for who I'm playing as, and why did you guys do this to me? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Playing
as Big Chucky Finster.
Big Chucky Finster. I can't believe it. Phil was runner-up though, pretty sure.
So.
Hey, Bobo, can we make Slim just a little bit louder?
Oh yeah. Let me see. Okay, Slim, go ahead and say stuff.
Okay, is this better? Am I louder?
Is he louder?
Am I louder? I can just try talking louder too, honestly, so.
Alright, I'm waiting for the go-ahead. That's good. Pixie says that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pixie.
Pixel's words are good enough for me. Okay.
Alright. So, Phil came in second. My favorite is Tommy. He's the one I play with every time, so this is gonna be weird. But here we go.
Okay.
Stu's Sprite. I'm sorry, but it's the best. Go ahead, Slim. I'm sorry.
No. This is more important. He looks so derpy.
He looks so weird. Like, everybody else looks weird too, but he looks especially weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So naturally, Grandpa falls asleep in the middle of telling the story. I don't know why you would play a board game with a bunch of, like, people under the age of 2 and expect them to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But that's Rugrats. Alright, so we have to find all the pieces of the broken statues for the babies before Angelica finds all of her broken statue pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is going to be a mouthful right here, I'll just warn you. So, the babies must work together to find the pieces of the broken statue. LOL pieces. If the babies find all of their statue pieces before Angelica finds her golden statue, the babies win. So this is, again, babies versus Angelica. So I'll go ahead and show off the player status. This shows all the statue pieces you need. The babies collectively need 16 pieces. You can find any baby's piece. It doesn't matter. You just need to find all 16 before Angelica finds her 4 pieces. I know that sounds like a huge difference, but there are tools and things that you get that make you able to find multiple pieces at once, and there's obviously, 4 of you and 1 of her. So 16 versus 4, that's the goal of the game. Cookies are your currency. They're also your energy. So if you want to buy an item, which is a toy card that does various things on the map, then you will purchase said item with cookies. You can also trade cookies for energy so that you don't go back to the crib, which means you basically lose a turn when you have to do that. Then we have the jolly old map and our spin. So we're just gonna go. And you have to land exact on any square that you want. So you can maneuver that however, but I'm going for the search space! The green spaces are search spaces that allows you to look for a piece. And Chucky did it. He found a piece.
Nice. Oh. Chucky was the hero we needed this whole time.
Yeah, the whole time. In my practice run of this, however, Chucky just handed Angelica the game, so...
he really didn't want to play.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want to do this. I'm done. Poor Lil, she didn't get any votes. She's the underdog. And everybody's searching to start, which is kind of fun. Oh my god, make up your mind! So these items, Chucky found a compass. Normally you can only move forward from the last space you landed on. You can't go backward the way you came. If you have a compass, you can. And then with the magnifying glass, wow, they're showing off all the items. With the magnifying glass, you can search twice instead of once. That's probably the best item in the game. And then with the screwdriver, it unlocks secret passageways that allow you to get to other rooms faster. And
A pretty solid showcase here, getting everything.
Yeah, seriously, all right in a row. So see how that gate is behind me? That means I cannot walk backwards. And don't ask me why that music is so creepy when the NPCs make their way around the board. It really doesn't need to be, but it is.
Hey, Grandpa is creepy, okay?
He's so creepy in this. But as you can see, if we go up to Grandpa, he will give us cookies, in addition to the cookies we would get for landing on this space. So if Grandpa runs into you, he gives you cookies. If you run into Spike, or if Spike lands on your space, you get to choose the number of spaces you move, so that can be handy. If Angelica runs into you, she will take your cookies or one of your statue pieces, but you can also do the same to her. You can also run into her and take one of her statue pieces instead. So it's kind of random, so it's risky.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that once where like they took a piece from her.
Right.
Is that just when you land on her yourself, or does she land on you? Or
if she lands on you, she will always take one of your pieces or cookies. But if you land on her, you can take one of her pieces from her. There's also an item, a toy card that says "Bring Angelica here," and that'll take one of her pieces too.
Okay.
Which I didn't even know until recently because it's kind of confusing since it works kind of at random. But yeah, why is this music like this? I don't know.
Grandpa's scary.
And Lil just lost one of our statue pieces. So now we
Lil?
I know! Now we need to run into Angelica to get it back, basically. So, okay. Oh, sweet. I get a search. You also want to pay attention to the color of the walls in the room you're in so you remember where you were, especially if you go back to the crib. Because I've done a really bad job of paying attention to that before, and then it's like I end up in a room where there's nothing left to find, and it's annoying. So I'll try to keep explaining as we go, but aha! We landed on a Dylan space, or Tommy landed on a Dylan space, which shuffles all the spaces on the map around. If you hadn't guessed, red and blue spaces are just like Mario Party. Blue spaces give you cookies, red spaces take them away. The yellow crib space sends you back to the crib, so you basically lose a turn, and then the Z space, that's a catnap that'll give you more energy without going back to the crib. So.
Okay, Lil got double search.
Double search power! Also,
Okay.
Thrill House, if we have any announcements, go for it.
But I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yay, we got our piece back. Good job, Phil.
It's like, stop bullying my sister.
Once you find all of the statue pieces and items in a room, by the way, those green magnifying glass spaces will turn into sandbox spaces, which are safe spaces. It just means Angelica can't get you. Also, if two babies land on the same space, it's considered a safe space. Angelica can't get you there, and you also get a free search. So that's kind of fun, too.
Ah, strength in numbers. Got it.
Exactly.
Oh, you're just gonna sleep in this dusty temple, I guess.
Just laying down, you know. Here's an example of Spike. So Spike landed on Lil last time he moved, so she got to choose. Ooh, we got Angelica's piece! Okay, and Lil just revealed where another one of her pieces is, so that's actually not good. Thanks, Lil.
Oh yeah, you can only hold like one of hers at a time, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can only hold one of hers at a time, and she can only hold one of yours, so she just got that piece that Lil found, so good job, Lil. Or Phil, that was Phil's fault that time, never mind. Jilly! Sorry, my cat is getting my cords.
So since there's a dill space, I'm assuming this came out like right after the movie or
It
something.
had
'Cause I remember
to.
that was kind of the era. Because like
Right.
N64 was when that movie came out.
Yeah. So it had to have come out then. Alright. Oh my god, no! I just found one of Angelica's pieces. Okay,
Oh, we're handing this game to
We're just
Angelica.
handing this game. We're just handing the game to Angelica at this point.
That will make it go faster, I guess.
In the pirate level, there's no Angelica. Instead, you get Susie, and she helps you as opposed to hurts you. So it's kind of the same thing, except the opposite. Also, there's Jilly back there.
Jilly.
Jilly! Are you sitting with Froggo?
Now there's a team you could be proud of.
Yeah.
Jilly and Froggo.
Jilly, Froggo, and Toucan Bobo, my newest plushie. Okay, this is really bad, because Angelica has like 3 of her 4 pieces already. This is going great, you guys. We're winning.
And like, doesn't she just have to find it?
Yeah,
like, in
she
that
just
room?
has to find it. Like, cool.
So she's in the room. She's in the room.
So she needs 1 piece. Meanwhile, we need like 12 pieces still. This is not good. This usually doesn't happen. Like, it's usually not this easy to lose, but you know, it's that kind of
we are on the small board, I guess.
That's
but
true.
still.
Although the first time when Chucky handed her the game when I was practicing, we were on the large board. And it took like 10 minutes, so sometimes it just doesn't matter. It just depends on where they spawn.
Mm-hmm.
But also, shout out to the Ba family who's here. I see you guys. I see you.
Ba.
Giving it a ba.
Giving it a ba.
So I feel like we should talk about... I know this is, like... No way. Oh, no. Lil, what are you doing? She just... Okay, well...
Oh, just a dust bunny.
That's gonna be... Well, that's the game. That's literally the game. That's it. We're done. And great job, babies. Great job.
Angelica wins.
Oh my...
The worst timeline.
Wow.
That was incredible.
It was such skill, you guys. Okay, I guess we might have time for all 3 maps. Oh my god. Okay, well that's Angelica's temple. Typically you don't lose it that quickly. However, yeah, this is speedrun lose %, I guess. We're gonna be playing probably my favorite mode in the game next, though, and I think this is yours too, right, Slim?
Yes, the Reptar board.
Reptar Rally. And we're gonna be sticking with Chucky the whole time, so no worries. You don't only get to see Chucky for that short little 15-minute game we just had. Alright, so this is quite a bit different. So, this is every baby for themselves again. And I'll explain... There's not as much to explain with this one, but I'll explain once we get into the map. You're basically just trying to collect sweets this whole time. What kind of mess, Angelica? So according to Angelica, Reptar lives in a candy mess. What? Also, I love that Boppo the clown is on that cup that they spill something out of.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Boppo.
Hi, I'm Boppo. That's such a funny episode. So each baby needs 3 kinds of candy from Reptar's Island. The baby who collects the needed amount of all 3 treats first wins. So for Chucky, he needs ice cream, chocolate milk, and chocolate pudding. And in the order you see them from right to left, it's the least amount to the largest amount. So every baby needs 5 of something, 10 of something, and 15 of something. So Chucky needs 5 ice cream, 10 chocolate milk, 15 pudding. You can see everybody's different status here. The only thing Chucky does not need is licorice, and that's because that's the sweet that is tied to him. Every baby has like their own area in this game where you go to collect a particular sweet, and you don't need your own. So that's what that means. And in this particular version, Reptar bars are your currency instead. So, but I'd say overall this is a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try a Reptar bar.
Me too. They sold them like not
They
that...
did, yeah. Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Okay, why can't I do anything with this?
Because there's no one has any candy, and you're tied in Reptar bars. So.
But I don't like that. Did you see how quickly we lost last time? My one chance.
I did, yes.
My one chance is on turn 1, and I can't do anything. Yes.
For the record.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Reptar bars are so out of stock now that if you want one, you can go on eBay and get 1 bar for $35.
What?
That's very expensive.
I'm gonna get right on that. So oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I could do without having my tongue turn green though.
For $35.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll try and explain some of these spaces really quickly. The swirly spaces, the blue and red swirly spaces are whammy spaces. That's like Bowser's Revolution. It'll like take everybody's Reptar bars to the same number, or you can change your sweets on there sometimes. This is kind of self-explanatory. The Reptar bar spaces are plus however many it says. They're the like green spaces that can slide you forward or backwards. If you run into a candy, you can do something to one of your opponents. You can, like, spread a banana peel so they slip. You can spread syrup so they stick. You know, there's, like, just different stuff like that. And there's also key spaces where you can unlock a key to a certain area.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. That's the gist of things here. And if Reptar lines up with you like this, then he will give you some sweets and some Reptar bars for free. So that's just a little bonus. I still don't really understand the all babies banished from said area, because I've had that happen before and I'm on the area and I'm still in it after that happens, so...
You're banished.
That I don't understand.
They couldn't have used like a word like "you're in timeout" or something.
Yeah,
no,
like
you're banished.
You're banished from whatever. Oh wow, we're gonna launch Phil. We launched him into the chocolate pudding area. Oh wait, that's not us. We're not Tommy. Sorry, I'm so used to playing as Tommy for a second. I was like, wow, look at what we just did. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
Literally not responsible.
So, before we abruptly lost, I was gonna say we should talk about one of our favorite Rugrats episodes.
Yes.
And I think we might have the same favorite.
I think we do too, yes.
And that being the toy palace.
Borg, hungry, Borg want to eat.
The Toy Palace episode is so good. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because I had like a Rugrats VHS tape, and that was like the first episode on it, I believe.
Oh my god,
like,
that's great.
I watched it all the time. It's just such a good episode.
And then it wasn't until we were like adults and we
Yes.
used to pull these all-nighters over Skype in college and like watch Rugrats late at night, and that episode came on once and we didn't realize, but at one point Thor goes into a working time machine to 1776. Like, what?
Thorg met George Washington.
He did! Thorg was one of the founders of America when it first became a country. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Just the fact there's a working time machine in a toy store.
It's so funny to me. Like, The concept of that is hilarious.
It's so freaking good.
Oh my god. But we when we realized that, we were both dying. Like, it was so funny.
We couldn't stop laughing about that for the whole night.
Oh my god. And
I'm going to butt in for one.
Oh yeah,
second.
go for it.
Go
have
for it.
2 new donations. One is from Reptar, who donated $35 and said, "Here, get yourself a Reptar bar." And his incentive is going toward Yoshi's Island. Good luck.
Oh, nice! Thanks,
Thank you very
Reptar.
And Thorg has donated $25.
I knew.
Thorg hungry. Thorg wants $30 Reptar bar. And I would just like to remind everyone of our next incentive to be met. This is for Mario Party 2 minigame coaster. You get to choose a character that Toad in Wonderland plays as.
Ooh.
Currently, the top pick is Wario.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, Wario.
Well, thank you so much for those donations, guys.
Yeah.
Very much
seriously.
appreciated.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
So I'm in the zone that I need the most sweets from. I'm in the pudding zone. We used to make fun of this too, how it just says, "You got 2 pudding!" Like,
You got 2 pudding.
oh sweet, and I landed on this bonus space, so I can... How do I do this?
Hey, Bobo, could you also bump my audio up just a little bit?
Yes. Let me do that.
Yeah, I think this is where you can exchange Reptar bars for the candy, so it's like,
Yeah.
Go
So-
Max, obviously.
Yeah, and I always button mash and mess up. Here, Thrill House, go ahead and try saying something.
Hello. Hello.
Aw.
Me hungry. Me want Reptar bar.
So cursed. Oh man. I want to point out too that once you have one of your candies maxed out, it can't be stolen from you. It's safe. So no one can steal my pudding.
No one can steal your 15 pudding.
My 15 pudding that I needed.
Oh yeah, also, we have chocolate milk ice cream and pudding. Very sweet treats.
That every young
Can they-
child loves.
Can babies have licorice?
No!
Like-
I can't. Like, when I was under the age of 2, I don't recall my mom handing me a Twizzler and being like, "This is a good idea." Like, no. I don't understand why that's one of the options here. That seems like such a weird option. I mean, I guess they didn't want to use cookies because it's currency in, like, another
Right.
mode, but it still seems really dumb.
And they could have used the Reptar bars in the other.
Yeah, like, what? They could have literally done anything else besides licorice.
Yeah. Well, I think it's cool is, the other 3 treats are kind of callbacks to other episodes. 'Cause
Right.
There's Ice Cream Mountain, there's the 4 a.m. chocolate pudding, and I think in that one football episode, the chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, the
played
chocolate milk
football
is
with
what
it.
they're all like after in the football
Yeah.
episode, or the Super Bowl episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the show's just so good. Especially watching it as an adult.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do I want to... I guess I'll target Phil, because he handed the game to Angelica. I always thought it would be cool if, like, Reptar Rally had, like, 3 different sizes as well, and, like, you could do the 4 zones, or you could do 5 zones, or 6 zones, and, like, it would make sense if, like, Angelica's zone was the chocolate pudding zone, but...
Yeah, yeah.
And if they just added them to that, like Angelica and Susie, because you can't play as them.
Mm-hmm.
But... Oh...
Okay, guys, we have another donation.
Ooh.
Reptar has looked upon you kindly today. He has donated $5 with the message, "Halt, I am Reptar. Halt, I am Reptar. Halt, I am Reptar."
Yes!
Yes.
I want want to point out that to this day, my first ever Skype status or whatever it was called was Thorg Hungry, Thorg Wanty, and I never changed it. It's still that to this day. Not that I really use Skype anymore, but...
I was like, yeah, people use Skype? Like...
People use Skype? But, yeah, it's like... It's so funny because that is just my... that's me when I get hungry. I get very hangry, so I turn into Thorg.
Very hungry.
I get very hungry. Chili's like, I'm tired. I'm not hungry right now.
But yeah, like, definitely, I agree with, like, what you said, like, even as an adult, like, you can still appreciate Rugrats, and I feel like that's a charm of a lot of Nickelodeon shows.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, you have, like, just the innocent, like, child stuff you get into, but, like, they hide, like, a lot of, like, kind of adult jokes behind, like, all the adult characters.
Yeah, they really do. And they do a good job of it, where as a kid it just goes over your head, but it's not too out there to where it'd be, like, super inappropriate or something.
Yeah.
But, the person who I love watching Rugrats as an adult is Angelica's mom is hilarious.
Yes. Yeah, she is.
I never really paid attention to her as a kid, but as an adult, she's fabulous. Because it's clear, like, you know, Angelica's dad heavily spoils her, which is why she's such a brat, but then her mom is like, no one's gonna walk all over her. She needs to be a smart, independent woman, like...
Yeah.
So, it's pretty interesting to watch it from that point of view now.
Mm-hmm. Hate to say that the Chucky Reptar is kind of cursed.
It is! Is it not terrifying?
It definitely is.
I always wanted one of those purple Reptar dolls as a kid, though. And I feel like if this show existed now like the way it did when we were kids, there'd be so much merch for it. And just like Nintendo stuff, there was very minimal anything merch-wise for, like, even just Mario back in the day. And now you can find it all over the place. And I'm like, what the heck? Why didn't we grow up in the merch era?
I know, yeah, like, if that was the case, I'd have, like, so much more, like, merchandise and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
sure.
100%.
The Chucky Reptar is awful. Yes, no, it is.
It is cursed. And I'm going to the ice cream zone, so that's good. Oh.
No one gets a hole-in-one on Ice Cream
Mountain. Ice Cream Mountain? Oh, the rainbow key lets you choose where you go, so that's a good one. I'm trying to think of what some of my other favorite episodes are, because so many of them, like, I feel like the first 2 seasons, I just love all the episodes, like...
Yeah.
There's not really... Right, there's not one that I'm like, oh, I don't really like that one.
It was always really cool just to see, like, and this was, like, a theme of a lot of the older episodes, where, like, they literally, like, went to, like, a movie theater or a baseball game or the supermarket, and it'd just be the babies screwing everything up. And, like, yes. I just always liked those episodes. Like,
I
the
love
supermarket
those too.
One, I definitely love. I hope he doesn't come back with 40 boxes of diddling marks. I hope they come back.
Oh my god. Oh, I love those episodes.
Yeah.
I always love the one too where, like, Dee Dee she's like a substitute teacher for some reason.
Yes.
And she takes Tommy to school and he's like the cool kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that kid.
The cool kid that everybody's like, they all like, but they're also afraid of.
Yeah. He gives Tommy the sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love and we've talked about this on one of my practice streams of this game, but I loved the concept of All Grown Up when it was like the one-off special that they had for the show, but I really disliked All Grown Up as a show. Like, it was just not for me.
I know when that special came out, like, I was so hyped for it.
Oh my
I thought
god.
It was so good.
Yes.
Like, it was like... it was just really, really cool, like, just actually seeing that. But then, yeah,
Mhm.
it's just like, oh, well, let's cash in on this. It's
Right.
Like, no.
It's like, you didn't really need to do that. Like, that's like...
that was a special I recorded, like, on VHS.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
literally watched, like, 50 times.
And I know we've talked about this before, how, you know, we're both from Indiana, and there was a tornado that day, and it was like, I remember
Oh,
this
yeah,
being
I
like...
remember that, yes!
We were like, don't let the power go out during this
Yeah.
special.
I do remember that, yeah.
It's so funny.
Like, I also remember it because I think, like, there were, like, my family had, like, a wedding that we were at that day. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh, of course.
Can we go home
We go home
early?
so we can watch the Rugrats
Rugrats
special.
All Grown Up special.
Oh, sweet, I just got this again, so I am maxed out in ice cream.
Yeah, definitely one of those, like, something I want to see, but only once type
Right,
of things.
exactly. I completely agree. Because they've done similar things with The Simpsons, right? Where they show them, like, older later.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they don't, like, make a whole series on it.
Yeah, yeah. It's usually just, like, they have, like, a one-off, like, every year or something, or every other year.
Which is the way to do it, honestly. Because then it's kind of exciting. Speaking of which, I also love that episode where Tommy and Chucky are adults.
Adults?
But they just have their baby heads on, like, adult bodies.
Yeah.
And they're forced to go, like, stack paper or something.
Yeah. And they just start driving.
Yeah. Oh, it's just so funny.
Alright, guys, here's a couple of more donations we've gotten.
Go ahead.
From Stu. Here's 5 pudding because I've lost control of my life.
Oh my god.
And then we have a donation from Scottman895. Stu, what are you doing? Making chocolate pudding. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? Because I lost control of my life.
Oh my god. I love that both of these are the same message. Thank you so much, Scottman and Stu. Speak of a classic episode, I feel like that's just the most famous episode now because of the 4 a.m. meme.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen a cosplay of somebody as Stu at 4 a.m. before, which is fabulous.
They literally had, like, the robot. And
yeah. Like carrying around a box of chocolate pudding. I'm like, this is the way to cosplay.
Oh gosh, Starman brought up where Stu fell off the roof and became a baby
Oh
himself.
my god, that one's ridiculous too.
Another one I remember is when they think Stu's a robot. They like mess with him while he's sleeping.
That one's so good. He like sleepwalks and they try to put like bolts into his neck.
They use the screwdriver.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, it's just episodes like that. Like, do they make cartoons like that now? Like, maybe
No.
maybe I'm just an adult, so I don't know that cartoons like this exist now, but I just don't think they do. I really don't think that they have that ridiculous of storyline now.
Yeah. Yeah, they did do a Rugrats reboot, but we don't talk about
yeah,
that.
we don't talk about... I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought it was a joke on Twitter, and then I was like, oh, or it's a real thing. Oh, I see what that just did. Okay, so that said reset values to 0, and Tommy was there in the licorice area and went around and he couldn't get anything. So I don't know if it just happens, like, to the baby literally directly after your turn. I don't know, but I feel like that never affects me usually.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every time. Who knows?
Yeah, it's like Super Mario Bros. 3. Whenever you play Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, you learn something new every
Seriously, every time.
But like you said before, like, the game just does not explain a
No!
lot.
It doesn't explain anything! And I will say, when you understand the game, it actually is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
How do I... Ooh, I'm stealing from Phil. Okay, that just helped me out. We're close to winning. We're only 3 chocolate milk away from winning. But yeah, once you understand how to play, it makes it a lot more enjoyable to play. But that being said, I have enjoyed playing this game without knowing what in the world is going on as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, we played this for one of your streams, like, with Odin, and, like, he just was not understanding anything going on.
And he's like, what are you supposed to do? And we're both like, I don't know. You just press A.
You just press the A button, really.
But yeah, this is a better example of like a full gameplay from this, as opposed to Angelica's Temple, which was just a huge tease.
Yeah. 3 chocolate milk.
I need 3 chocolate milk. Wow, solid burp, Tommy. Chucky is terrifying. That's why I was like, guys, why do you want to curse me like this? Okay, and I looked this up before this particular run, because I was like, okay, I don't want to say the wrong information, but why? Why did they make Chucky look like that? Child's Play came out first! It came out first! Like, why would you name him Chucky and make him look like the doll? No. Unacceptable. I just can't.
Chaz had some, like, influence. Like...
I mean, and then Chucky's mom is, like, gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's gone. What happened to her? It was the Chucky doll.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm convinced. I can't deal with this.
I have the perfect name for our child.
Oh my god, why? That being said, you guys, I do have a giveaway tied to this run if you donate. Just to plug that really quick. This is actually a funny story. I bought myself a toy Mini Brands mystery pack, but it was cursed, and then I was like, okay, I should definitely give this, I can't keep this now. I have to give this away during SGM because it had all these retro toys in it, but of course, the Mini Brand mystery I got had a retro Chucky doll, Chucky Finster doll from Rugrats in it. And I was like, okay, I can't, no, we have to give this away. Like, it's just meant to be. It's meant to be a donation incentive to give that away.
Right.
So if you've donated already, you're entered into that giveaway. But if you haven't donated and you want to have a piece of my cursed luck, then that's it.
Lil's also just about to win, by the way.
I know! And then Tommy stole all my chocolate milk, so... Tommy, quit stealing my milk.
Whammy.
Big whammy space. Oh, no! Come on! I was so close!
She was literally in the zone.
What is with the twins today? Oh, man.
Giving the game to Angelica.
Just handing it to Angelica, and then... Phil handed it to Angelica, and then Lil stole that win from me. The good thing is it was a close game. Just like Mario Party, you love when it's a close game.
Mm.
Oh my. Alright, well since we have a little bit of time, we can go ahead and try to do Pirate Treasure Hunt. You know, if it gets cut off, it does, but because it's just a bonus at this point.
Yeah, this is a showcase, so we can only show a little bit of it.
Right, so hopefully, but, you know, I'm gonna do the small board on this. Again, this functions very similarly to Angelica's Temple, except now all babies are working against each other, and Susie is there to help you out. So instead of Angelica being there to make the game harder, Susie's there to make the game a little bit easier, so... Oh, I love that episode where Susie has, like, the monster book, also.
Yes, yeah, I remember that.
I love that episode.
Honestly, Susie's just a very blessed character.
She's one of the best, like,
Yeah.
characters in this show.
Yeah, I love the episode where she and Angelica compete in like all those like little events.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
I just love how opposite they are and how they had these
Yeah.
two characters that were, one was very nice to the babies and the other was very not nice to them.
Yeah.
I always thought their ages were a little off. Like, I feel like Angelica and Susie should be more like 4 or 5 years old.
Right.
Not 3, because I don't, I used to teach a lot of very young children teaching dance, and I will tell you right now, 3-year-olds are not this, they are little, they can be little terrors. Like, 3 was the hardest age to teach, but it was also, like, it was harder to communicate with them, whereas that 1 year made a huge difference. So I'm like, I feel like they needed to be, like, 4 years old.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't in preschool at 3 years old.
No. And you didn't go to camp at 3 years old where your parents just drop you off? Like, no. Okay, search for sunken pirate treasure. The baby to find all their treasure first wins. So you need 4 pieces of treasure. Everybody needs the same exact pieces. I'll go ahead and show off the chest just really quickly to give you an idea. But everybody needs a necklace, a gold coin, a ruby, and a diamond ring.
Also pieces, yes.
Also pieces. And a pixie, I don't know why Susie was lurking by the door. But here's something fun to show off immediately. If we run right into Susie, she will find a piece of treasure for us. Yay! So we're already 1 step ahead. We have a ruby. So she'll
I'm
keep...
just going to step in for a second.
Oh, go ahead.
And I want to remind everybody one more time about the donation incentive for Mario Party 2, which takes place tonight at 8 p.m. Voting for what character and partner Toad in Wonderland plays as. Top 2 characters are chosen. Just to refresh your memory, we've got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Wario, and my favorite, DK. But currently, Wario is winning, and Yoshi is in second.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Those are my 2 favorite characters, so... I will also be co-commenting on that as well, so... So if you want to curse me with DK because I'm present, there's your opportunity.
Yeah, Madam hates Donkey Kong.
Hates Donkey. Also, just the fact that he's just Donkey in Japan. Okay, can I run into Susie again? I don't think I can.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong! So, if you land on a search space that already has a baby on it in this particular mode, you have to play rock, paper, scissors with them for a treasure piece. And every time I play this, I lose. So that's why I am not as big a fan of this version.
It's rigged, you say.
It is! It's so rigged! Oh, man. This also has unnecessarily ominous music for some reason as well. Oh, I think this is the first time we're seeing the crib with Stu's very cursed sprite. Oh my god, I haven't even talked about like my favorite Stu moment, which is in addition to the chocolate pudding moment, I love when he comes downstairs to breakfast in that disco suit because because he gets a job and Tommy's trying to prevent him from going to work.
Right.
That is like the funniest moment. Like
Mm-hmm.
with the music and everything. And then Grandpa's just sitting at the kitchen table like, "Hi, son, looking sharp." Oh.
I got something for you.
Oh boy.
The next donation comes from yours truly, and the donation message is DK. You're welcome.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, thank you for the hot DK donation.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Also, Phil just surfs out of his crib for some reason. Speaking of which, we're in the water. Where's Kelly? Like, didn't show up for Kelly Slater.
Where's Kelly? Yeah.
Twice now. Yoo-hoo, Kelly.
Hey, third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Just
Come
gotta
on,
do it
Kelly,
next
notice
time.
us.
Come on,
Notice
Kelly.
us, Kelly.
Just notice us, Kelly. Alright, we have 2 pieces.
Well, Tommy does. Or do you have it too?
I have 2 pieces as well.
Okay.
Okay, I do not want to go back to the crib. I don't think I could search. No matter what I do, I can't search.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm trying to think of other episodes.
How did you get here?
Oh, Dee Dee, you're cursed as well.
Reptar on Ice, always a
Oh my
classic.
god, yes! And then back to the movie theater one. I love that they sneak out of the Dummy Bears movie to, like, go to the Reptar movie instead, and all their parents are in the Dummy Bears movie, like, crying. Which, again, as an adult, is very accurate. Movies that I saw as a kid and was like, oh, that's sad. Now I sob on. Like, I could uncontrollably sob on, like, Disney movies.
Yeah.
I guess you just don't have that understanding of, like, the emotional, like, depth of events in movies to understand as a child, and then later as an adult you get it, and then you just, like, have no control.
Well, that's for sure a thing. I'm way more emotional these days.
Yeah,
than I was as a kid.
seriously. So I'm like, this is an accurate representation. That all the kids would be, or all the kids would just be like, whatever, and the parents are all sobbing. Oh, man.
Careful, Tommy.
I think it's Chucky that rolls out of the crib.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, like, that's just not a good idea. Yeah, Snack, I do the same thing. I cry way more at things as an adult than I ever did as a child. You just understand things more, and they're more hurtful. I don't know. So I didn't mention this, but Grandpa and Spike function the exact same way, in case anybody wondered if they were any different in this mode. They're not. They function the same way.
Is that Donkey Kong?
Oh no. Is that Donkey Kong?
Oh, I just heard, like, Donkey Kong for the Donkey Kong cartoon.
Oh. Okay, I don't need a secret sausage way right now. I need an actual piece of treasure. Why?
Yeah, why?
Danky Kang.
Danky Kang.
Oh, here we go. This is the first time we're seeing rock, paper, scissors, ironically. Is it me? It's not. It's not me, thankfully.
Alright guys, you want to hear about our next donation?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
The next donation comes from Donkey Kong. I want to know the secrets that the crystal holds and all the magic power that it brings. I'm the big kahuna. I should know what's going on. Inka Dinka, tell me everything. To know everything, you must give up everything.
Oh my god. Oh. Thanks.
Like, I have 2 ideas of who that donation is from.
What What are you talking about? It's from Donkey Kong, obviously.
Well, that's one of them.
Wow, thanks, DK. Alright, Susie, help me out. I don't want to go in the toy chest. I want... Not enough cookies! This game wants me to lose.
I mean, it's been wanting you to lose all day, so...
We haven't won yet. But I will say, guys, just... If you're enjoying this game, or if you like party games like Slim and I do, and you have nostalgia for Nicktoons, this is a very inexpensive N64 game to pick up. I think you can get it for like $7. Like, it's one of the most inexpensive N64 games you can get. So, pick it up.
I want to say that Mega gave me this game at some point.
I could see that.
I think he was just giving away a bunch of games, and like I think I didn't actually have this in my collection yet, so
right.
Like, I guess I'll take that.
I definitely bought this game for like $5 used.
Oh, I don't doubt that it was like really cheap.
Oh yeah, I think if anything now it might cost like a couple dollars more just because N64 is older, so they're like, oh, we can charge more now that it's longer ago or whatever. Can I just go back where I just came from? I don't think I can go any other direction though, right? I have... Oh no, that's not where I just came from. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Alright. Oh my god, that sprite of like Lil or whoever it is in the corner looks so creepy. Oh, I ran out of energy. What?
Time to go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, Speaking of time, we got a couple more minutes left. You guys want to plug anything before we wrap up our block?
Yeah, we should go ahead and start our plugs. Just because I feel like we're probably not going to win this by the time, you know, we need to head out of here. But, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Thank you so much for all the kind donations, not just during this block, but throughout the entire event so far. You guys are honestly incredible. Thank you so much. And thank you for just spreading the word and letting other people know that this event is going on. It's very much appreciated, and every little bit helps. So we really appreciate your support. I'm MadameWario. And I will be back later today, actually, at 4 p.m. From 4 to 6 p.m. I'll be doing my crochet block, and I'll actually be giving away what I make during that block as part of the giveaways for this event, for donating. So I will be back for that later today. I'll also be back at 8 p.m. for Minigame Coaster to co-commentate with Toad in Wonderland. And then I'll be back announcing later tonight. I have a very full day. So 11 p.m. tonight, I'll be announcing during the Family Feud, the video game Family Feud run. And I want to thank my community so much for helping to fill out some of the forms used for that. And thank my community. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here as well. And then thank you so much, Slim, for providing some hot Cocoa. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. I'll just very quickly do my plug, Slim Kirby. I will actually be back a little later, like in just like 2.5 hours, actually. I'm going to be doing a run of my own of the SNES classic game known as Pieces. It's a very hot game. It's going to be a really great playthrough of that. I'll also be a part of the Family Feud game tonight at 11. And tomorrow afternoon at 1, I will be doing another run of Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And then I believe I'll also close out tomorrow as well with you. As well for the Mario Party 3 game, too. So
yeah, we'll both be co-commenting on that, and I'll also be announcing during Slim's
oh, that's right,
Yoshi's Island, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
But
it's like everything I'm on, you're also on.
I know, it's like, hey. In some way, I'm there, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this first segment in the Saturday morning cartoon block. I wish we could have seen all of this, but we were lucky we got to see it at all. So I'm glad we got to at least show off all 3 modes. But thank you guys so much, and I guess we'll say goodbye for now.
Yep.
Love you guys.
See you guys later.
Bye.